Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. Slow Stitch Sunday today. So we're carrying on with this lovely journal topper that we've been doing. Last week I went round this lovely bit of lace with the blanket stitch, and then off camera all I've done is I've added some little, let's hold this up, added some little stitches just on here, and then I decided to fill this bit in here with some French knots. I've done them quite big. I did 6 loops of the needle, so they're nice and big, and it gives a lovely texture to it. Because one thing I want to add is some beads. I've got some little beads in here, little seed beads, and I just thought some of these coloured ones on here would be really quite nice just to fill in these little gaps. I've also got this bit of ribbon that I'm thinking I might attach along here somehow, not quite sure. And then I've cut out using my leaf template just some leaves that I was thinking that I could put on here. I've got a third one here. I'm not quite sure whether I'll have that one up here or somewhere there. But I also found a journal cover that's actually this same material. So if I just bring that in and show you what that would look like, then on a journal, on top of a journal, I think that would look really, really nice. So this isn't finished. It's using one of these. I just had some bubble wrap left. So yeah, today I want to work on these little bits and hopefully get that finished off. So I'm just going to move my candle up over there and move my cup of tea to the side. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'll take these off for now, and I'll look to attach this. I've just clipped it at the top here. So what I think I might do is just, I wonder if we just attach it. Yeah, I might attach it like that. That might be better. Let's clip that back in. Now, what thread do we use? That will show up, but actually I do think I might use the orange for this, so it makes a feature of it. Yeah, because I want to try and get this topper finished in this video today, or at least majority of it done. Let's just thread my needle, and then we can move next week. We can move on to another project. I need to just trim that. Oh, it's not very good at threading needles. I haven't got any better. I haven't got any better over the weeks that I've been doing this so far. Just bear with me. I'm just going to hold it up so I can see it a bit better. I need to trim that again now. I think I might have to invest in one of those little needle threaders that you can get. Thing is, for the embroidery thread, it's not very good for pulling it through. So let's just trim that. Oh, more fingers and thumbs. It's because I'm filming this obviously ahead, so that you guys can see it first thing on Sunday, but it's in the afternoon, and I've already done quite a bit of stuff this morning, so my hands are hurting me. But anyway, we're going to get this done. So what I'm going to do is just come in and clip that in there so that I can then just attach this. First things first, I want to just hide my knot up in this corner. There we go. Hide the knot behind that, and then twist this around so that I can then stitch this down. And then what I'm just going to stitch it just with a little straight stitch. And then yeah, we can take that out. I want to just get this bit further over there. There we go, that's where I want it. There, just a little stitch on there to hold it. And what my plan is to do the same, sort of like a third of the way down, or a little way down, so that that's like puffy. So I want to come up here. I don't obviously want to pull that tight. Oops, catching everything on my desk. And then yeah, then that puffs a little bit. Yeah, I quite like that. That's kind of how I had it in mind. So let's do a couple more. There we go. Yeah, like that. So we go again about here. That out of the way. Again, not pulling that too tight. And down there. Oops, pulled it tight. And me saying to myself, don't pull it tight, and I go and pull it tight. There we go. Oh, it's come on thread. That's not good. And my scissors won't cut it. Let's try again. Maybe I should have left filming for tomorrow. Yeah, no, I haven't managed to thread it. It always seems to catch just 2 and not 3 of the threads. Let me come back on here. Get my... Yeah, it's got it. Right, let's try again. I want to come up here. And back down there. Yeah, I quite like how that's turning out. So I want to just give this a little bit more of a twist, and then re-clip that there to hold it in place. Now, where are we? We're probably going to want to go about here, and then that will take us, the last one can be the one that we attach it at the bottom. Pull that. There we go. I think that's secure. So we then just want to do that last little bit. Yeah, I think this has made a really nice little addition to the end here. Give it one last little twist. There. And then I'll do what I normally do to knot it off, and well, we don't knot it off, I just tuck it behind it. Okay. There we go. So all we need to do, if I grab my little scissors, is just cut this off there. And that, doesn't that look lovely? Really different. I like that on there. Nice little puff to it. And then when it's going to go on our journal cover, now let's have a look at our leaves and see. And then what I think I might do is wait until it's actually ready to go on to the journal cover. I need to get this journal finished. I need to put something on the inside, stitch all around it, add any lace trims and everything to the side. I think I've got some more of this that might be quite nice hanging out of there. Unfortunately, I've hardly got any of this ribbon left, so I'm not going to be using much of this unless I buy some more. I can't remember where I got this from. Might have been the range here in the UK. I think for now just 2 leaves are going to go on there. I don't think I want this one. What I'm thinking is maybe the brown. What do we want? I think that might be a bit too much. We have got this colour, haven't we? That brings in that colour. Which colour do we want? Because what I'm going to do is sew these down, but sew them with the veins on. So we'll do that one, then I'll position this one and stitch that down. So I'm just looking to see which colour I want to use for the veins. I don't think that one, there's a lot of this colour on here anyway, and all we've got of the orange is this bit round here, which a lot of it obviously round here is going to be covered up. Just wondering whether I actually want to cover all of that up, or whether I want to do the leaf maybe further over here. Let's have a look. What do we think? Actually, I might have it so that they're slightly off the so that when they go on the cover, and what I might actually do is back this all with a piece of lace. Okay, let's have a look. This is morphing into, I think, more than just a bit of slow stitching. Let's have a look. I've got this lovely roll of lace. I love using this for all sorts of things. So let's do that. What I'm thinking of is a bit of that underneath it, just to give it a bit of a, and then over the top you've got your leaves that will just kind of like hang off. Yeah, I actually do like that. But what I think I'm going to do, because being a journal cover, I will want to glue it down, is I will glue this down and then glue this on top of it onto here. So for today, with the slow stitching, I think we're going to slow stitch the stems on these leaves independently and then attach them. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so I'll leave you there, move you over there. How are we doing on time? That's okay. Right. So is it this? This is the one, isn't it? The bright orange. Don't know if I'll have enough in these. I might want a slightly longer piece, I think. Just using my little pegs to hold my strands. Okay. Need a third one. Oops. Splitting this. Again, this one seems to be a bit of a job to separate. There we go, we're there. Oops. This was the end. I'm just going to thread my needle. Oh, I do apologise if you can hear any noises, coughing noises or anything from the neighbour outside. Oh, I still can't. Oh, come on, Jen. No, it's not going. I keep chopping off bits of the thread. I'll have none left at this rate. I was shown this way of doing threading a needle. I see it on one of the lovely YouTube channels that I love to watch for embroidery, and she made it look so simple, literally pinching it between your fingers. When you see you got your top little bit of thread here, and you just put your needle eye over that, keeping it squeezed between your fingers, push it through. Every time she does it, every time I do it, I can't. Oh, I still missed a thread. At this rate, I'll go and pause the video, spend half an hour doing this, and then I'll come back to you guys. Surely I'm not the only one. There must be some of you out there that struggle to thread a needle some days. No, I'm really struggling. Okay. One last time. If I can't do it this time, I'm going to pause the video. No, I still haven't done it. Look, it's just gone that. Right, bear with me. I will be back once I've threaded my needle. Hello, there we go, needle threaded. It did take several more attempts for me to do it, but I'm finally there. Okay, so what I want to do is do the stems of the leaves on here by hand. I think recently, if you've watched any of my Fabric Friday videos, I have been making a load of fabric leaves, but then sewing them up on the sewing machine. Obviously this time around we're going to do some slow stitch ones, and what I think I'm going to do is a back stitch on here. So come down that one. Oops. And come up. This material frays really easily, so I'm having to be quite careful. Down there. Okay. Oh dear, someone's not well outside. Guessing that's one of the neighbours either side of us. Hopefully it doesn't pick up too much on the camera here, because it doesn't sound very nice to me sitting here. So I apologise if the camera picks it up. It sounds like they're now got an electric thing going. I don't usually film this late in the afternoon, but I really wanted to get it done, and I knew tomorrow morning I wouldn't have the time to do it. So yeah. And because I'm concentrating on this, so it's not as if it's a fairly chatty video for me to kind of mask the noise. Okay. I'm getting into a bit of a rhythm here now. Oops, don't pull it tight. And I'm just going to do one more. Okay, so then I'm going to come and do the little side veins. We should be able to get to, oops, we're a bit caught up there. I've got a knot in it, that's why. There we go. I spoke too soon about going into a flow and doing well, didn't I? Okay, that's that side. Yeah, I'm only going to get one on there, but we will go, we'll go about here, I think. The leaf around, make it a bit easier to hold. Okay, come down to here, I think. Oh, I see, it is the neighbour. He's got his little hedge trimmer out and cutting things within an inch of their life. It was still fairly mild. We've had a couple of cool days because it's been wet and quite wet and wild weather that we've had, but it's still mild enough to finish doing any little jobs like that. But yeah, very well manicured and very well kept garden, devoid of wildlife. The birds don't go in there, they come into our garden because my garden's a little bit overgrown. My husband would say mess, but I say it's wild. Okay, and I think we can get one last little vein back at the bottom here. Okay, so that is our fun little leaf. Does that show up on there? I'm just going to tilt the blinds and see if that makes a difference. Get a bit more light coming down on here. There we go. Okay, so we were going to have this one. I liked this frilly edge. I was thinking of having it somewhere down here, wasn't I, so that it was just overhanging. So while this is still attached, I want to then go straight down through this, and I want to just attach it, just tack it down. Okay. So I'm going to use where these veins are actually, and to hold it down, I'm just going to go back over this vein here, and that will hold it down. And we'll come up and we'll perhaps do this one and down, and that's basically stitching it onto the fabric underneath. And we can turn it slightly. I think I might have it like that actually. That might be quite nice. So I want to come up on this one and down. Oops. Up and down on there. Up and down there. Okay, let's do a couple here. And then where we've got the vein right on the edge here, we can just do some hide where we're joining it by going up and through the veins. How are we doing? Yeah. So the only thing I want to do is this little bit here. So I'm just going to come under here if I can. So I want to just manipulate this just round to the side there. There we go. And that, if I finish this off, put this under here. Like so. Yeah, they're new scissors, but they don't want to cut. That is a leaf, our vein done, and the leaf is on there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's going to be really, really nice time we get the lace and everything on behind it. So what I want to do is exactly the same with the leaf. We're going to position this one somewhere up here, and then we'll do this one maybe some hanging off somewhere like that, and then I can still do the beads. So I've shown you how I'm going to do those exactly the same. I'm going to do the veins on the leaf here, then I'll attach it how I want it. What I do want to do is just add some beads. So let's put these kind of where I was thinking. And let's see. Let's let's use this colour, I think, to the bit for the beads. Oh, a bit twisted on it. Look. There we go. Let's see if I can thread my needle a bit quicker. No. Gotta go again. Start with a nice sharp edge. Okay, got them all this time. That's good. So let's bring in our little seed beads. And I'm hoping that my needle will actually, the head of the needle will go through. I don't have, you can get, apparently you can buy specific needles that fit, that are for beadwork when you do embroidery style beadwork. Let's just have a look and see if this will go over it. Yeah, they will. Okie dokie. That's good. So I'm definitely going to put a row down here. So let's move this out the way. And what I'm going to do is just catch the needle under here, and then I want to come up underneath all of this to hide my knot. Lift the lace up, pull that. There we go. That's under there nicely now. So we can go with some beads. Where's that? 1, 2. Let's do. Oops. Oh, butterfingers. 2. And do 2, and then yeah, I think just 2. And then I'm going to go down and through. Then I'm going to come down slightly, and we'll put another 2 in. This is again, I saw this on, was it Sarah Humphrey UK, when she does her embroidery. It was on her channel that she did a little video about adding beads to embroidery work, and I thought, oh, wouldn't that be nice on here? Add a little something a bit different, especially as it's going to be a journal topper, so it's going to have lots of interest. I don't think that is a, oh no, it will go through. Okay. I think we could probably get 2 more on here. Yeah. Okay, so we were going to have our leaf, where were we going to have it that way? Might have had it that way. I can't remember. Maybe like that. So that's some beads there. Where do we else we want to? I definitely think along here we want to add some beads. So what I'm going to do is just knot this off. Actually, I think we don't need this to be that long. Just do a couple. Like so. Okay. Re-knot this. And we're going to bring it up here. And do we want to stick with them, or do we want to go with some gold? Excuse me. I'm just going to have a look and see if we want any other colour. I think we'll stick with that colour. So we'll do 2 again at a time. Like so. Another 2. This way, I think I can. There we go. Two more. And I think we can just get another 2 on this little bit. Ooh. There we go. I mean, you can have sequins, obviously buttons. That's a good classic one to add to your slow stitching projects. Okay. Okay, so I probably only want beads from about there, and then we're going to put some down on here as well. Can't find the hole on this one. That's because there isn't one. Oh, a complete ball. It's got no hole in it whatsoever. Well, that's not very good, is it? Let me put it in there. 1, 2. One, 2. Oh, were you telling me that I was doing that wrong? Look, I hadn't brought the thread back up. Too busy thinking of that one that hasn't got a hole in it. Okay. Oh, I've done it again, look. Oh, what am I like? You were telling me, weren't you? You were saying, Jen, no, you're going to do it again. Okay. Yeah, note to self, I think doing anything in the afternoon is not a good idea for me. Right, let's come up this time before you get the beads. Okay, here we go. And now I've got a screaming kid. Mind you, it's quite a nice, it's fairly cool, but it has been a fairly nice day so far, so probably enjoying being able to run around outside rather than being cooped up with the weather indoors. Okay, I reckon let's have a look. We're going to have something like that, won't we? No, that's the one we were going to have there, and that one's going to go there. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on. I'm going to put beads down this bit here and this bit here. I will get these sewn like I've done this and stitched together, and then that's done. I think I'm happy with that. That, as I said, is then going to be backed with some lace and then go on top of the journal here, but obviously this journal cover is not ready to take the topper, so I will come back and show you in a few weeks time, once I get this journal cover finished, what it actually looks like all complete, because I want to add some trims and some lace, and that, but that's not necessarily slow stitching, that side of things, but this has been slow stitching. So we've attached our lovely little bit of lace today, we've done our leaf on here, and we've added some beads as well. I think they look so lovely. The beads really help bring that out, and then we're just going to put the rest of the leaves. I think I might have that kind of like tucked up a bit like so. So yeah, there we go. So I'll show you this finished next week, and then we'll be starting a new project. Not quite sure what. I've got a few ideas that I'd like to do, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I apologise for my incompetence of being able to thread a needle, and I will hopefully have better dexterity next week, when we start a new project. Happy sewing, everybody. Take care. Bye.